Hi guys, and welcome to the next update. So if I just come here straight away, starting on the general stats, as you can see it's day 44 now, and if we scroll down we're ranked 23 in population, 27 in resources and 32 so far, ranked 24 in offense and culture points, 27 and 19. Go to the victory points here, you can see that we've climbed a bit, but L9 have climbed a lot as well, so we're going to have some struggles there with trying to overtake them. Just going over to my profile, I thought I'd just show off the villages and that. And as you can see here, we started to settle in the new region Hispalis, so I've sent 2 villages out there so far. As you can see, I'm just simming them up nice and slowly. Go over to the map here, just have a nice little look around. If I go now to the Hammer village, having a look around here, you've got 2 villages here which I'm looking at chiefing. 2 Ghoul villages right next to my cluster, and Hammer village, you can see I've got some attacks going out as well, and then B01 I've got some attacks. Just going over to there, you can see I've got some fakes trying to all land at midnight server time. The first one was 1 second off, the next one, the real one, was all same second. So that's my Hammer, and that going, because we're trying to take down some KR2 to go take another region. So I've got all my troops on the way to there, and I'm actually getting ready to send the main ones, and you can see I've got all the fakes as well lined up. So I've got the real coming from B01, and I'm getting ready to send the real from C01. So you could go down here, you can see I've screwed up the timings for a couple of them by 1 second, but then you've got the real one here coming on at midnight as well. So on that village Mars, I've got 8 waves coming in same second, and this is just how I planned it out. I worked out my tournament square, what time I had to send it, and for what time it to land, and I did it all to server time and UK time, so I knew exactly when I had to press send. Just go to the troop overview now. We're up to 32,000 clubs and 7,500 TKs with a few more rams and catters, so it's looking alright. Just getting the palace up here, and then if I go to the Hun village as well, you can see I'm getting the command center level 20, and that's to get me 3 chiefs in there. So yeah, back to this village, you can see I'm in negative pop and just getting rid of the attacks. And so this clip here is a bit messy at the start, so look, this is the send time I have to do, and this is me just trying to figure out my tabs. So took a little while. So what I want to do is I want one tab open so I can view the server time, because I know the server time that I have to send. And then I've got an offline viewer here, so I switch Chrome to offline, I send all the attacks, then I put it back to online, I refresh, and I leave it ready to confirm submission. And now what I'm doing here is I'm sitting here watching the server time in the top left corner, because I believe I have to send about 20 seconds past. And then what I'll do here is at about 17 seconds I'll start counting in my head and switch over the tabs, and then I'll hold control and tab and then do enter tab, enter tab, enter tab, and send all of the waves. As you can see, time is getting up, starting to count in my head. I switch over and I do enter tab really quickly all the way along, and it refreshes all the tabs at the same second. And then if I go back to the overview, refresh it, scroll down here, you can see that I've got all 4 attacks landing at midnight exactly. I feel like this is the best way to do it if you don't want to pay for the new wave builder or no scripts or anything. This is just using an offline viewer which you can get in the Chrome store. Going back to this clip here now, I've got started on a couple of level 17s here, and I'm going over to the general stats. It's the next day, so it's day 46, 19 in population, 28 in resources, 21 in military strength, and 18 in culture points. And back to the victory points here, you can see me and L9 have both climbed a good couple of victory points, but L9 clearly in the lead. Back to the overview here, go to the troop count. I've got 15k clubs in the first hammer, and then 38k clubs and almost 9k TKs in the second hammer. If I go over to this one, C08E, this is an Egyptian village I achieved, which I said I was going to. In the next region over, I wanted an Egyptian village just to try and get one of each tribe. And I'm just going to go to the reports for that. Nope, turns out I'm not. I'm going to the top 10 first. I've got a few on the attacker rank, and my rating's a bit weak, but being a solo account, can't really complain at that. Now I'm going over to the reports here. So on the archive, this is the attacks I sent last night first. So this was the first one that landed, didn't run into any defense, and then 4 waves followed that. And then this is the one from the main hammer, where I went and hit 4 waves followed that as well. So I got 8 waves on the same second on that village. And now this is me attacking the Egyptian village. Didn't run into much defense there at all. So that's the first, the rams going through. Then this was my main hammer with the first 3 chiefs landing a second after. And then this is the Hun village landing with 3 chiefs. And then I decided to attack his spawn as well, just to take out any troops to get me some hero experience. And then this next one as well, killed a few more troops around me for some more hero experience. And if I just go to the hero now, you see I've got 100 points in offensive bonus. And now some reports here. So this one was a nice one. This was Mirik taking out a lot of stepes of Takatelli. Sniped them quite nicely and killed 2 chiefs as well. This one was a raid, I believe, killed some troops, lost some troops as well, but it's quite a nice attack here. This next one here ran in and killed some of Jack Sparrow's bowmans and a couple of cavalry as a raid. And this next report now, if I zoom in a little bit, it's a bit blurry. But no, unfortunately, ran into a wall. Lots of defense over here from L9. So hammer lost, unfortunately, and he had a Roman city wall quite high. Then this next one, Takatelli, crashed on one of our players. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, killed that hammer there. So just going over to the map again. As you can see, you've got the cluster over here. You've got this village here, which I might have to start taking out soon, because Peaceful, I don't know, they're just an alliance of 2 people, but they started to attack our members. So we're going to have to do something about them. We tried to reach out to them for a confed, but didn't hear anything, and then they attacked some of us, so we've got to sort that out. This next bit here, the last few seconds, yeah, this is me finding the attacks. So you can see Eagle crashed on this player here, and I believe there was another report coming up. Yep, that was Grace. So yeah, sorry for the delay in this update. I hope you're enjoying the server. A like and comment would be nice, and I'll be sure to get the rest of it up soon. I'll see you in the next one.